Recording. Should have gone to therapy. Yeah, you see what it is. Yeah, he's trying to say it's not a good bar. It's not a good bar. It's not got no like metaphor. It's not meant to be a deep bar though, because Sizzling sausages sizzling on a saucepan. Yeah, everyone that had braces at school, I used to say that. That was like a nostalgic. If that was a par at school, if someone had braces or a list, sizzling sausages sizzling on a saucepan. That was so. The fact that she said that bar is just. It's a good. That's funny. It's just funny. It's not meant to be, oh, it's so good, wheel it. It's just a funny...
What is it, pen games or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
But what he's saying is right.
The history behind 7 sizzling sausages sizzling on a saucepan. What?
Like the actual of battle rap.
Man, fuck that guy, bro. Them Americans go, I walked in with this and that. And then fuck them, bro. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That 7 sizzling sausages line, it's not that it's really good, it's got layers and it's got meaning and it's got a double entendre. It's not a fucking amazing bar to write in a rap, but in a battle to someone with a lisp, it's a good opening line. It's a great opening line.
Did he have it? I thought he didn't have one.
Of course he had a lisp. That's why she said, I think your lisp is cute. Don't listen to that, man. Say 7 sizzling sausages sizzling in a saucepan. It's so funny, bro. It's actually really funny.
I don't watch it, so I don't.
Have you not seen it?
Nah, I've never seen it.
Get it up now, show him.
Nah.
They just don't understand it. I think they just don't understand. If you hadn't heard the 7 sizzling sausages thing, you don't get the cultural reference. It's not that funny. It's only funny if you get it because people have a lisp. I used to say it to, I remember the girl's name at school, Jess Payne. Every day, bro, I used to say to her, Jess, 7 sizzling sausages. Every fucking day, bro, I used to say it. She's got nice teeth now, I imagine. Anyway, should have gone to therapy, episode something.
Episode XX. Leave it as that.
I was going to have a drink and I've remembered my new rule. Episode what?
Episode XX.
Yeah, because we don't even know what
Insert
number here.
number there. That's it.
Nigel's with us for the second time.
Yeah.
So hopefully he won't fall asleep this time.
I've told him to be engaged, so
Yeah.
let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah. That's the problem. When he didn't have his vape last time, he just fell asleep. Oh yeah, where's your vape? Pass it. Bruv. Where is it? Where is it then? You always know where your vape is. Where's your vape?
If you're gonna vape, just do it discreetly. Just don't get the smoke.
No, just don't do it.
Or just don't do it. But you saying, tell him not to do it. He's probably gonna do it anyway.
No, if I see him, I'll get the vape. Pass it. Bruv, pass it.
Just leave it, man. Leave him. But yeah, we're recording 2 days before Christmas.
Oh yeah, we should have got some Santa hats or something.
Yeah.
We should have done something.
What are you getting for Christmas? Do you know? Any presents?
Fuck all, mate.
Really?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
I got you a present.
No, you didn't.
I did.
What?
Hold on, it's in my jacket.
No, you didn't actually. Your jacket's outside.
I know.
Did you actually?
Yeah, man.
No, you didn't. Don't get me a present. What if I cry on camera, bro? No one gets me presents. What is it? I wonder what it is. It better be fucking good. Has he actually got me a present? No, I think it might be a prank. What is it?
You even wrapped it up and everything.
Don't lie.
Oh, there you go, mate.
For me?
Yeah, man.
Thanks, bro.
It's alright,
I
bro.
didn't even get you anything.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
Should I open it now?
Yeah,
or?
open it, man.
What now?
Yeah, open it, bro.
I know what it is. You're fucking funny. I know exactly what this is. Shall I say it before I open it?
Man, open it.
Long time coming. You owe me the Stormzy CD for a minute, you know. Yo, that's so funny, bro. Oh my days. Oh, can we tell the story about behind this?
Yeah.
We won't tell the full story, but we'll tell the story.
So, are you gonna tell it?
You tell it.
So, yeah, basically,
Thanks, bro.
it's alright, man. It's alright, man. So what? Maybe like 8 years ago.
Gang signs and prayers, baby.
Yeah, 8 years ago. Cookie bought his first CD, the Stormzy CD.
It wasn't my first CD. It was my first CD in a long time.
He was a massive fan of Stormzy.
Yeah, still
massive.
Storms.
Felt the need to go to HMV, purchase his CD.
Why is it? Why are the man them laughing at this? I don't understand.
You know, yeah, man. Lester boy just trying to be a Londoner. So
No, hang on. Okay, I'm telling the story. This is outrageous. Listen, half of what he said is true.
What, the Lester boy trying to be a Londoner?
No, yeah, obviously, big fan of Storms. I hadn't bought a CD in a long time, and when GSAP dropped, I thought, you know what, I'm actually gonna go.
Man calls it GSAP. You know, GSAP.
That was the name.
Yeah, go on.
If you know, you know. If you don't know,
Only real Stormzy fans know, innit?
you know
That's
them
it.
ones. But yeah, so I went and purchased it from HMV, and then somebody on a night of yeah.
On a crazy night.
You want to tell your stories? I'll tell my stories. On a crazy night, from one place to another, and then I was on an adventure that night, right? Driving around the whole
God.
a London boy just trying to get a Midlands tour. That's what he was doing that night. Driving around. He crashed the fucking car. Why you fucking crash? You leave my CD in the fucking car and you crash.
Oh gosh. So my car didn't have
How you fucking crash?
my car didn't have a Bluetooth or anything, right? So I only had a CD player in it. So this was on repeat in my car when I was doing my Domino's deliveries. This was on repeat.
So he's mocking it as well.
You
He's
know what I'm
mocking
saying?
the fact that I bought it.
It was on repeat. From track 1 to the last track, it was on repeat. And obviously got in a car crash. Long story short, the car went. So did the CD. And and he's always brought it up. Oh, he lost. Where's my Stormzy CD? Where's my Stormzy? I'm like, bro, it's gone with the car, mate. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't get it.
How did you lose the CD?
It was in the
It was
car.
in the car. It was in the car.
Well, one would surely get the CD out.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. We can't leave that in.
Yeah.
For one reason or another, when the car crash happened, the CD just jammed in the player, innit? We couldn't get it out. We tried.
Yeah.
We called it. We said we lost it. It's back now. Gang signs and prayers out now. Go buy yours. Thank you.
There you
very much.
go. So yeah, Merry Christmas, bro.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
It's all right, man.
And now I just need a CD player.
Oh,
That's
man.
gonna be my one Christmas present.
What, are you getting anything out? What, from your mum? Nothing?
No, she asked me, "Are we doing Christmas presents this year?" I said, "This Christmas is cancelled."
Do you know what though? Like when it comes to gift giving, like I was against it. Not against it, but I was just like, rather just the easy way is just to give people money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I always saw it. But it's starting to change my tune because I feel like getting someone a gift is actually, rather than asking someone, "Oh, what do you want?" Right? And you just go in and get them, fine. You know, they're getting what they want. But if you actually kind of like think through what someone might want, right? You might get them something that they didn't think they wanted, but they actually ended up wanting. Do you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on the gesture behind it.
No, you're right. You
The
are
emotional
right.
aspect behind it
because
as well.
It's the thought behind your gift as well.
Exactly.
It's the fact that you thought they would like this.
And then you got it for
means
them.
that this is how you see them as well.
Yeah.
Instead of, what do you want? Oh, I want this. Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Which is the easy way out and the way I prefer to do it nowadays. I never used to. I used to be really good at buying gifts, but I think I done it I was sick with my uni girlfriend at buying gifts. Really
Yeah.
good. And then I just kind of fell off with buying gifts. I thought, fuck this. I
Yeah.
think because no one ever bought me gifts as I got older, I'd stopped doing birthdays and shit.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? Fuck the world.
Oh man.
But I would like to get into it again.
Yeah, man.
This is really cute, thanks. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. I did think about getting you a gizmo or whatever you said, but
A gizmo?
what's that thing that you holding?
Or gimbal?
A gimbal, yeah.
That's
yeah.
too much. That's too much.
But I was like, yeah, that's out of my budget.
That's too much.
Gang sign, GSAP's within budget.
I feel like I listened to this in so long.
I listened to the album actually. When I thought about getting a gift, I listened to the album like the day after.
Yeah.
Decent album, you know. It's best work.
I think it's the best one.
It's best work. It's a classic.
I think it's the best one.
It's actually a classic
Yeah.
UK album.
Yeah.
You know, got to give it to Storms.
That's why I had to get this one on CD and hard
Yeah.
copy, bro.
Yeah.
Classic one.
So now you got it.
Yeah.
That's it.
This and 50 Cent, 21 Questions.
Get Rich or Die Trying, you mean?
No, just the 21 questions single.
Oh, just a single?
Yeah.
Well, you got that as well?
Got that as well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Build up a little collection there.
Yeah, 2.
Just 2, that's it. Oh, man.
I want to start a vinyl collection, though.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because I do want to get a vinyl player and just have a nice vinyl collection of, like, 2000 to 2024 albums, but in the 60s.
Yeah.
In the 2060s.
That would be cool, man. That would be something nice and cool to have, you know?
Yeah.
You get a...
Imagine playing Sexy Red on vinyl in 2060, bro.
Flipping hell, man.
Get it sexy. You know,
CDs are gonna be the new vinyl now. You can't even play a CD these days. What can you?
I mean, vinyl's still vinyl. You can still get vinyl.
Yeah, you can still get them. They still produce them. They still make them.
You still make vinyls. What have you been on anyway? You're off work for a few days now.
Yeah, I've been off
Christmas break and that.
for almost a week now. So I was off obviously last Thursday. So I'm really using this period just to get things back into motion again. Because obviously when you're working, you're doing your 9 to 5, and it's almost like you don't really get time to focus, time to work on other things that you really want to work on, because just you're just in that sort of zone of just work. So yeah, the last few days is just trying to get back into the motion of just building up momentum with gym stuff, building up kind of the habits again, and then when you get back into work, hopefully you've built up a bit of momentum for all these other things, and you can try to integrate work back into it in a way.
The other stuff you've been focusing on, the gym stuff?
Yeah, I've been
mainly.
Yeah, gym stuff. Also, back into my reading more regularly as well. I've actually.
What are you reading at the minute?
So I'm reading a book called. It's a statistics book for data science right now.
Fuck me, that sounds crazy.
Yeah. But it's
What's it
also
called? Literally just statistics for data science.
Yeah.
Like, is it?
But it's also to get me prepped as well for when I start having interviews in the new year, because obviously I'm sort of back in the job market as well. So just to get me prepped, for having those interviews in the new year, and just being sharp with kind of the stuff that I'll be talking about as well. Obviously, I'm getting that experience firsthand through work, but also just being able to speak about certain things. Yeah. And just reinforcing kind of what you're learning as well.
From what you're learning about in the book.
From what I'm learning about in the book, from what I've learned about previously, the notes that I'm typing up, all that kind of stuff. So
the stuff in the book, is it just straight facts?
Nah, it's not straight facts, man. It's a technical book, but it gives you understanding of why certain things, certain methodologies are used, or certain frameworks.
So it gives you some analogies to understand.
Analogies to understand it. Examples,
right, okay,
how to practically implement certain things. So it's technical in terms of obviously also highlighting certain ways that you can code some of these things in your real life job, or kind of like practically. But yeah, it's just giving theory and background and examples and analogies, etc. So yeah, it's just it's just educational, isn't it? It's just building that educational understanding, and for me, it's just getting me sharp in terms of like mentally to be able to like speak on these things more like confidently as well, and it being fresh in my mind when I start interviewing for these type of roles.
Nice. So gym, reading.
Yeah, and also just relaxing as well. Man.
Have you done anything to like super relax, like any like a spa or something, or?
Nah.
Would you do that? Well, I suggested
I would do that.
Everyone laughed at me when I said a spa
I'd be down for that. Anything like that, I think that would just help to relax and, you know what I mean, switch off for a bit.
Massage, something.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. But the last but yeah, I mean, so I don't go back to work until obviously the new year. So it's just continue, just building that momentum again, man.
Yeah.
Getting those habits back into play, and just getting sharp.
Getting ready for the new year.
Getting sharp. I mean, I think a lot of people will kind of see this period as just completely just letting yourself go. But I feel like it's a period where you can, there's some days where you can let yourself go and enjoy life and, you know, have the good food and not give a shit, like not feel guilty or whatever. Not that you should be feeling guilty anyways.
Yeah.
But also just using it as you got time off now, like use it for some self-development and some self-growth as well at the same time.
Really use it to take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Not just enjoy.
Exactly.
I think you're so right, because this period, everyone like overindulges towards the end of the year,
and people
in
feel shit in the new year.
to start the new year strong. From New Year's, I'm going to do this and this and this.
Yeah.
But really, if you just took your foot off the gas a little bit for this week, in like Christmas period, you'll be 2 steps ahead of everyone else on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Because everyone really fucking goes for it at the end of the year, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just a calendar that goes, okay, New Year.
Yeah.
It's just another day though.
Yeah.
So really, we should be get you doing what you're doing and getting it ready from now.
Yeah, that's how I see it, man.
Nice.
What about you?
Trying to do the same sort of stuff, really. I've been reading, not statistics for data science.
What you been reading? What are you reading right now?
Atomic Habits, actually.
Okay.
I've not read it before.
How far are you?
About 45%, 50%, according to my Kindle.
Cool.
But it's actually, I've been reading it for a couple of weeks. I only get to do a little bit here and there a day, but I try and just do a chapter so that I'm not reading half a chapter and then forgetting what I've read.
Mm-hmm.
So I try and just do a chapter every time I read, and if I need to put it away, I'll put it away. But
Mm-hmm.
it fits quite nicely into what we've said. So a lot of stuff that you said previously about like routines and stuff like that. It's a lot of backup from your points.
Yeah.
So like you've said stuff like 1% better every day is literally in there word for word.
Yeah.
It says about the 1% better every day thing. Is that where you got it from? Have you read it?
No, I've not read it.
Oh,
But I feel like it's a common
That's
saying
just a
though
thing.
in the self-development world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I read it in the book, so yeah. But no, that's in there. But
Maybe
also,
that's where it originated from.
also
I don't know.
just other little bits about like how important your environment is to building your habits, and you even said something downstairs about triggering a certain habit and just replacing that trigger.
Yeah.
Replacing waking yourself up with a different trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was even in there about it's just a trigger to your habit, so you just need to replace your triggers. But yeah, stuff like that I've just noticed is in there that's been going quite well hand in hand with what we've been talking about, so that was a good sign.
Nice.
Other than that, yeah, just work. Went to Jamaica, went to Barbados, shot our trailer. Well, shot some of our trailer. We need to get that done so we can actually release our podcast, because we're sat here 2 days before Christmas. We've been recording for like nearly a year now, right?
Yeah.
Nearly a year?
About 9 months.
Fuck me.
About 9.
We've had a baby in that time.
Yeah. About 9 months, but it's iterative,
This is the baby.
as we say.
She's overdue,
It's
but she's coming.
it's here. We've
Just
been
a few more bits to bobs.
cooking for 9 months, so we just need to
Cooking,
needs to be delivered. No, that's all it is. Squeeze it out.
Squeeze them out.
Oh shit! Push.
Yeah, for real. The last push. But yeah, we're getting there. You'll probably see this episode in like March. And it's 2 days before Christmas.
It is what it is.
But it is what it is.
But I feel like recording a trailer, creating a trailer, like obviously I've seen a lot of like intent from you in terms of just the work that you're doing towards building this trailer. You know, doing the storyboarding, building a concept, thinking about where to get the content, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like it's almost like a mini project within this project itself, building the trailer. And to be honest, I think just seeing how kind of involved and, you know what I'm saying, motivated you are to do it, like, it's good to see, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's good to see, because, and it gets me kind of more involved. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel kind of proud.
Thanks.
At the same time.
Of our project.
Of the project, exactly. Of
Yeah,
the project.
nice.
And I feel like the fact that you're trying to take it to the next step, to the next level, it's generating more kind of excitement for me and sort of more involvement for me as well. And I think even little things like in terms of when we had to film the shot, for me when I was sitting.
Yeah.
That's the thing I was saying in terms of like we don't have to stick to, like, we can just make it happen regardless, right? So yeah, maybe there might not be an office there for us.
Oh, but we've made it. We got it either way.
But we can get a shot either way.
Since
So it's
I forgot that we were even. Leave that for a second. I forgot we were meant to even go to the office.
Yeah.
Because when I've edited it and seen it how it is, so when you just said just now, we made it happen, I was thinking, wasn't that always the plan? But no, it wasn't. We were meant to do it somewhere else, and it was so easy for us to go and get it done as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just press record. I don't know why this does that. Stupid fucking motherfucking thing. So yeah, but we got it popping, and yeah, I'm glad I think it just shows that I'm taking it a bit more seriously, maybe, and then, because if I don't take it seriously, I wouldn't expect you to, because this whole thing only started because, you know, I had to take almost. You just have to be the talent, so I can't expect the talent to be excited if the writer's not happy, if the writer's on strike. You get me? Yeah. So if I'm not editing and I'm not giving ideas to record, or I'm like, let's record on this day, or editing anything, or doing anything towards it, or not talking about it, I don't expect you to be like, hey, bro, when are we going to record?
Yeah.
Because I actually now I would expect that, but from the start.
Yeah.
Now I would expect that from you because we're co-parents.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
He's like
I thought you had full custody of his baby, and I'll just see it on the weekends. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the case anymore.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's not the case. I think you've like actually developed feelings. You're starting to step up and be a dad now.
but yeah, I mean, I think it's just about just making it happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I don't think anything. And I think that's obviously for the new year in terms of just, if you want something, it sounds cliche with all of these things, but you will find a way to get it done. You know what I'm saying? You can explore the different options, explore like alternatives. It doesn't have to be like, I might not go to the exact way that you planned it initially, but then obviously if you do get a curveball thrown in there, that's when you have to adapt it and then kind of think on your feet and
deal with it.
Yeah, think of a different option or different alternative. So,
but I'm glad
I liked how we done that with. I liked how we done that with recording in the office.
Yeah, that
scene.
Yeah, but
we just gotta get the rest of it done now.
Because I was like, if it was a scene that I had to go get by myself, like the one I done on my balcony, for example.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would have just been like, I'll just go do it in a random place. But because I had you with me. And I had you were there as well, because there was 3 of us. I felt like I won't feel like weird just setting up a tripod or do you know what I mean? And it's something maybe I need to get over, because if I am going to create in certain places, I need to get over that.
Yeah,
put your fucking tripod.
I'll go get over it as well.
I don't know how people sit there and do TikTok dances in the street like this, bruv, like with people walking around or on the tube, or do you know what I mean? I couldn't.
Yeah.
But maybe I need to just do it. Not the dances, but you know what I mean? Just not be scared of that public factor, because that was only because you lot were with me and it was your idea to go and get it done somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have done that by myself.
Yeah.
So, good job. Thanks.
But yeah, I mean, I think
there's more I need to do though to get this. Not just the editing.
Yeah, there's more scenes that we have to do.
Not the trailer. I mean, just to take it to the next level.
To take it to the next level.
Yeah.
In terms of just recording and getting content, because obviously what we're speaking about as well is expanding our content from not just like in the podcast setting, but also kind of documenting a lot more kind of what we're doing in our day to day as well, showing that we're at least practicing what we're preaching and also what we're aiming for, and putting those into action, like practical actions, rather than just speaking on it or speaking about it. So. And in order for us to document it, we have to just feel okay with, recording ourselves in public.
Recording outside,
Or recording outside, because...
It's just so awkward sometimes.
It's awkward,
but... When I catch eye contact with someone, I'm recording or I'm saying something to the camera like this, and someone walks past me and they look at me and I look at them and then I go, and then I have to stop recording. Do you know what I mean? I have to pretend I'm on FaceTime or something. I'll call you back. Oh, fuck, I got to do that again now, man. Oh, it's weird, but I got to get over it. Yeah, because there's so much more we could do if.
Yeah.
Well, for me, if I got rid of that fear, there's so much more I could do. Do you not feel like that in the gym?
Yeah, I was recording in the gym almost daily, but obviously I've not actually done any of that for a while. So I do feel a bit, maybe not anxiety, but just a bit of I've almost lost that feeling of just recording in the gym and being okay with it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just need to, but all I know is yes.
That sounds like anxiety.
Yeah, maybe a bit anxiety in terms of recording the gym, but once you start doing it, because I had that feeling the first time, right? But once you start doing it, after the first couple of times, it just becomes normal again. So it's it's just doing it and then just getting back into it. That's all it is, really.
Yeah. Oh, I need some headphones so bad, you know. My headphones are broken, but today in the gym, this guy, 22 kilo dumbbells.
Yeah.
Everybody. Bro, there's a girl opposite me, fucking Romanian deadlifting like 70 kilos. There's a girl next to me here doing a muscle up. Yeah. I'm there with like 90 doing a deadlift. This guy's in the mirror going like this. And then he's literally.
That's one thing that I guess though we need to circle it back. That's one thing that we need to, I guess, level up on in terms of the podcast for next year. Just more content.
Yeah.
More in play content with us actually doing stuff.
Well, you know what it is.
You know
what it is.
What do you mean I know what it is?
It's iterative.
Yeah, it's iterative.
So
yeah.
We are the content is
I should have expected that, but
it's coming. You brought that idea up of doing like certain things in order to improve going forward, and we've already implemented how we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So it's iterative, baby. It's on the way. We keep getting better.
Yeah, and you're gonna get some content in Jamaica as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get content everywhere from now on, mate. Absolutely everywhere.
Yeah,
because I think this pod being released and my travel content and even like funny videos I do for TikTok, all of it needs to go level up at the same time, because they will draw people to each other in a sense. Do you get me? People might see the travel content videos and then therefore see the podcast, or see the podcast and then therefore see the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just, that's why I'm doing the trailer and trying to do the trailer to a higher standard, because to show that I can actually do more.
Yeah.
To a higher level of production, if you want. So yeah, that's one of the aims for 2025.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, like you do a lot of different things in terms of the fact that you travel a lot, right? So you can get a lot of content and document your lifestyle as well. But on top of that as well, you're trying to elevate on the production element of it as well. So
more so, I don't really want to do the, hey guys, today I'm going to go.
You don't have to, yeah.
I want to do more production, cinema. This is what I was saying to you earlier, Nigel, as well. I want to upskill myself in, not in a filmmaking way, but almost like it's telling, my videos will tell like a story.
Yeah.
Be a production, fuck it, in a filmmaking way.
Yeah, and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I like. That's what I feel like I'm learning, I'm passionate about.
There you go.
Fuck him, 2025.
There
Let's
you go.
go.
So
let's go. We're getting there, man, slowly, but there's still so many areas of improvement to the point where I will get to that. But yeah. That was my New Year's resolution, but we'll get to that.
I need to pee though, I'm not gonna lie.
Take a break. Take a break, man. Have Kit Kat. Have a break. Have Kit Kat. What an album.
Amazing, isn't it?
Great album.
Yeah, he was the head of...
So why do you not fucking laugh at me for buying it then? I don't get it. Every time someone says Cookie was... It's not, bruv. I don't think so.
I don't know. Who else do you
And
know?
there is actually, I said about the 21 Questions thing, but there's a couple of albums I think I've bought where I think they're that good that I'll go and buy that album just to directly add to the sale. That's the only intention, adding to the sale of the album units, physically buying the album.
That's what you should have discussed. Some people are going to be looking at it. What's a CD?
What's a CD? No, they won't, bro. We're not got 4-year-olds watching it. Well, you want us to explain the concept of what a CD is? We were just talking about why I bought the CD, and Nigel was like, "That's why you should have discussed that, because some people are going to be watching it and be like, what's a CD?" I'm like, no, well,
what's a CD, bro? Who doesn't know what a CD is?
We've got some 6-year-olds watching, bro.
Bro, our content is for people in our generation.
They're
gonna know what a CD is, bro. Come on, man.
Like, wow,
Funny.
So you're going to Jamaica?
I'm going Jamaica.
On Boxing Day, right?
Going Jamaica on Boxing Day for the second year in a row. Jamaica Boxing Day.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that again. Yeah, I'm going to Jamaica for Boxing Day for the second year in a row.
So what's the plans for this Jamaica trip?
Well, I was talking to George about that, actually. I did say to him, what do you want to do? I said, because it's your trip, really, innit? I said,
Yeah.
do you want to go just get drunk and drink a lot, or do you want to do activities and blah, blah? And he wants to do activities and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to do that. I said to him that we can do paddleboarding, kayaking, there's the sauna steam room, gym, ice baths, pool, table tennis.
That's it, bro. That's loads of content.
Eat, drink. Yeah, I want to get.
That's loads of good content that you can get with all of
George. And because when I'm with someone, it just changes my. I can direct a bit more. I can say, George, do this.
Yeah.
Do you get me? When I'm with people I've just met, I don't want to be like, hey guys, do this. I want to get a video that looks like this. They don't get what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But with George, I can say, bro, just wait there and just walk this way. I'm gonna come behind you and do. Well, that sounds a bit gay, but I'm gonna walk this way. I'm gonna just take a. I can't even say take a shot. Fuck it. Just walk that way in it. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
I don't even play the pause game. I don't even know why I said it sounds good in the first place.
Oh god. But yeah, it's different. It's different types of activities.
Different
though,
types of activities. You get me?
Yeah.
That sounds gay now as well. Fuck's sake. So he said that sounds perfect. That's the sort of trip that he wants. Obviously, we'll go for dinner and drinks on the first night and what have you.
Was it 2-night one or 3-night one? This one, 2-night one.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't get hit with the Jamaica curse.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 for 2 at the minute.
It is 2 for 2.
So we'll see. But I just went a couple of days ago, practice warm up.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. This looks beautiful at Christmas as well. You know, you came last year.
Yeah.
So all the lights are there. It's the same. It looks really good. Really good. So it'll be nice for Boxing Day, man.
Are you going to do the cold plunge in Jamaica?
Yeah, I'm going to do a cold plunge, yeah.
How are you going to do it there? Like, where are you going to do it?
It's inside. So they've got like a spa. So you go in the spa and there's like a pool area. So there's like a hot tub, jacuzzi, Roman bath.
They had a spa there?
Yeah, the whole time.
You have to pay for it?
No, it was the first time I seen it.
Oh my God.
Bro, I didn't know. And then someone said, why don't you just go? Someone actually said about the cold plunge.
Yeah.
Then when I was there, I asked, and she was like, yeah, just come upstairs. So I went. They've got a sauna steam room.
Yeah.
And they got like 3 jacuzzis that are like 38 degrees. Then they got like a Swiss bath, Roman bath. Then the cold plunge in the corner.
Yeah.
I put my foot in the cold plunge.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it properly when I'm there with George, but I like teased it out. But I feel like my willy went inside of me, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think I was like,
okay, so.
And I was like, I couldn't put my back in it. I couldn't go down.
So you didn't fully do it?
No, I waist heighted it, and as I'm getting out, went straight into the.
That was it.
Into the hot tub.
That was it.
Yeah, it was really cold, man.
Yeah, but you're doing a cold plunge for a purpose. Like, you're not doing it just to dip your feet in.
No, but that one kind of was.
That was a
test.
test.
See what this is saying.
To see what it's saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna fully commit next time, and I wanted to get it on camera as well. I won't lie. So I thought, I'm not doing this if I'm not gonna get the content, because I don't think I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah.
So,
but you're meant to, obviously, people do it for a purpose, right? They're meant to get, like, feel
good,
re-energized afterwards.
Well, do you
feel
actually
good.
know the supposed benefits?
Well, I went through a period where I took cold showers every morning. Like, every morning. Obviously, it's not a cold plunge, but it's the benefit of it is to, like, wake you up, feel refreshed, feel re-energized. Yeah.
Now, not cold, but cold.
But obviously, the health benefits from it that people say is obviously it helps, like, mentally, like, physically as well. You feel more energized. You feel good to get the day going. So obviously, there's people on social media or people out there that are doing cold plunges every morning. 5 a.m. in the morning, they jump straight into the freaking.
Should we have a look at what the supposed benefits are? They jump into what?
They jump into a cold plunge at 5 a.m. in the morning or 6 a.m. in the morning to get their day started.
Cold plunges or cold showers?
A cold plunge.
Okay. Cold showers.
I think you're meant to be in there. You're meant to do it for like 10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes?
Yeah, cold plunge,
I thought you meant to do it for 2 or 3 minutes.
Nah, for a cold plunge, I think.
No, I'll catch hypothermia.
What is it? What is
this? Bro, 10 minutes.
What did they say you're meant to do? How long did they say you're meant to do?
This is cold showers, but it says, let me just go for cold plunges. Hang on. Fucking 10 minutes. Cold plunging or cold water immersion can have many benefits. Reduce muscle pain and soreness. Improve mood. Not at the time. Improve circulation. Fair. Improve cardiovascular health. Cold water immersion can improve risk factors of cardiovascular disease such as blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Really?
How long are you meant to go in there for? How long should you? What's the?
How long should I
Should you
torture myself? How long should... Start with 30 seconds to a minute. You are actually a madman. But
Okay, I was way off.
No, you're not way off.
No?
Recovery after a workout, 2 to 3 minutes in an ice bath is usually enough. Maximum benefits. Some say that 11 minutes a week of being fully submerged is
I was way
ideal.
off.
You were way off. You were way off.
I was way
Bro,
off.
10 minutes, I'll catch
Yeah,
hypothermia,
yeah.
bro. Fucking hell, yeah. 11 minutes a week. You should listen to your body and not push yourself too far. Staying in a cold plunge for longer than 30 minutes can put you at risk of hypothermia.
So probably start with
So
5.
should I start with 30 seconds? I said 5 minutes. I said probably start with 5. I think I'll struggle to do the 30 seconds, but I'll try and do 30
Nah,
seconds.
you gotta do it 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You gotta do 2
I'll
minutes.
try to do a minute.
Nah, 2, man. Come on.
2 minutes is mad.
You
I
got
don't want to
2
fail
minutes.
either. I don't want to. You know what they say? Don't set unrealistic goals.
All right, a
don't
minute and a
wanna
half.
fail.
A minute and a half.
A minute, and I'll do a minute, and then I'll do a minute and a half.
Okay, cool.
But the target is a minute.
Target's a minute, yeah. Alright.
That's how I came out when I put my foot in. When I put my foot in, I came out. I went up to my waist in it, but I couldn't do the.
It's fully in,
My
submerged.
breathing was all over the place, bro. I was in there.
That's what you gotta do. Just focus on your breathing, though,
I
isn't it?
tried, but I was in there
Yeah.
up to my waist, and this is how I was breathing.
Yeah.
And I was trying to even in through the nose, and I couldn't do any more, bro. And I said, got out. That was it. My willy was like this.
Oh gosh.
I had to get into the hot tub, and then I think I got in too quick.
So are you?
Because my legs started tingling. Then
How about
It was
you do it?
cold.
How about you do it
No.
both nights, both days that you're there?
Okay.
Yeah. So every morning and see if it's like you do it
So
first
I'll
thing in
do
the
it
morning
there after the first night, and then after the second night.
after the second night,
Yeah.
and then just give us a review, a feedback on that.
Okay.
See whether it changed your mood, whether it changed, energize you for the day.
Yeah. Well, when I go to the gym does help with my hangover and my anxiety a little bit as well.
Mm.
Because, you're meeting a lot of new people, so it only takes a slip up once and a bad joke. I made a bad joke. Oh my God. I made a bold joke.
What? Where?
I made a bold joke to someone that had cancer.
What, in the gym?
No,
Oh.
So we were all playing Never Have I Ever, and there was one person that's bold in it. The one bold guy. And I was like, and he looked good bold, like he's a good good looking bold guy, innit? So
Yeah.
I was just like, never have I ever been bold by choice. Like, he chose to shave his hair off.
Yeah.
And his girl went, oh. And I went, what? She went, it's not a choice, he had chemo.
Oh shit.
And I went, oh, really? And he went, yeah. And I went, sorry, mate. He went, it's fine. And I went, anyway, never have I ever embarrassed myself.
You played that off well though.
Yeah, I had to,
Yeah,
innit?
you played that off well.
I mean, I didn't know, and I wouldn't have like, doubled down.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, I mean the worst thing to do
Just
is
said
just
sorry.
be like, try and be all apologetic and change
Yeah,
your.
just said sorry once.
Yeah, just
on,
carry moving.
on. 'Cause
Yeah,
no one wanted to say anything after that, so I went.
yeah.
Anyway, next question.
That's it. There you go. Keep it moving, man.
Yeah, for real. How did I get onto that?
Talking about Jamaica,
Oh yeah, it helps with the anxiety. If you have anxiety or if you
going to the gym.
yeah, if you wake up after just a heavy night, I feel like just the alcohol's still in your system. I think going to the gym really helped. And then I went in the pool, went in the sea, didn't drink till after lunch, after I'd eaten. Normally I've had Jamaica trips where I just wake up
Yeah,
straight to the breakfast buffet, straight to the bar. But I just thought, let me just take a few hours.
yeah. But I mean, we always say though, like, just working on your fitness is like the gateway to just feeling good about yourself.
Yeah,
It's gateway to also like mental clarity as well, I think.
100%.
So obviously I'm a big proponent of that as well. But and it's for me, I like going to the gym. It's self-care. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you can take time out of your day to go to the gym for, like, you're looking after yourself. You know what I'm saying? Looking after your body, looking after your health, physically and mentally.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's like a non-negotiable. Like, it's self-care, and I think everyone can attest to it. You can attest to it. You go a couple weeks or 2-3 weeks without going to the gym.
You really feel it.
You really feel it because you've not been taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're eating the shit. You're training the shit. And then you just end up feeling shit. And then you start losing energy and motivation to do other things.
Absolutely.
But I feel like if you just keep that integral, you make that non-negotiable, like it will be like the core to what spurs you want to do other things and other things that you want to do.
Yeah. So,
yeah, for me, it's key.
Has it been, I'm guessing you've been really enjoying yourself being back in the gym then since you've been off work?
Yeah. Has
it felt good already?
Well, to be honest, like before I went off, obviously, I'm average, minimum twice a week. I hit the gym, minimum. On a bad week, it's twice a week. On a good week, it's 5 a week. But sometimes, obviously, your body, you got to listen to your body. Sometimes you don't have the energy. Sometimes it's more you actually have the physical energy, but you don't have the mental energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I've noticed sometimes I'll come in from work, I feel tired, and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to go, like, I don't want to do this, I just want to chill. But then I'll just do a bit of mobility. So mentally, I feel tired, but physically, I'm actually all right.
Yeah.
Because when I start doing the mobility and I start loosening up, I start feeling good, all of a sudden, I've got energy again.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I always see that like just movement and just like physical activity and keeping active as like an energy booster more than anything. But obviously, you know, depending on how you train, depending on how intense you train, sometimes you just do have to take a day off. You don't want to batter your body too much. And I think for me, like that's why it's important to understand like different principles of fitness, and understand how to train and when to train and what to train. Like for me, having a mobility routine is like integral, because some people will probably think going to the gym is just going to the gym and battering yourself, you know what I'm saying, and just working up a mad sweat. And then sometimes you can end up feeling a lot more tired than you were before.
Yeah.
But if you understand your body and you understand like certain ways to train to maximize, and once you become more mature in the gym, once you become more mature with your understanding of your fitness, you know when to take days off, you know when to just do like a mobility routine to get you moving, get you active for the day, and you know when to go into the gym and push hard. So for me, just like maturing in the gym is me realizing these things, that it's not every day wake up and do 50 burpees. You know what I'm saying?
But
you know what I'm saying?
Let's be clear.
You could do that. You could do that.
There was a time in your life where that was very much your thought process.
And that time in my life, I was young. I was in my early 20s. So I had the energy to do that.
So do you think that's what's changed?
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that it's like you've matured in the gym. It's that your body's matured and is capable of different things now.
It's both. It's that my body's matured. So I've matured in the gym. It's also that.
Because even if you weren't mature in the gym, you wouldn't get a beginner in their 30s to go and do 50 burpees every morning.
Absolutely not.
Can't.
Absolutely not.
But if you had a 20-year-old client that was capable, you'd be like, bang this morning workout. Or would you still not recommend that amount of exercise on your body every morning?
I mean, if you're that young, you can probably do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it when I was not young. But
yeah, but now look at them knees are.
But my injuries wasn't caused by burpees, right?
Yeah, fair.
But if you're that young, obviously you recover quicker, so you have more energy like on a day-to-day basis, and you don't have the responsibilities as well outside of stuff that are causing that could be more stressors on your body mentally, physically, etc. So just understanding that you have other responsibilities, you're older.
Yeah.
You need to.
You know what you're capable of.
You know what you're capable of. You understand your body a little bit more, and you are just giving yourself enough time to recover, so that you're able to like just continue on your day to day and still feel good and still be able to move and still be agile. And obviously that also supporting and aiding other areas of your life, mentally, professionally, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously everyone says once you feel good about yourself, you look good, you perform better. That's what
facts
it comes down to at the end of the day, right?
Look good, feel good.
Yeah.
Perform good. Stamina. Strength.
So
Speed.
I think for you next year, we gotta start getting you consistent again.
Yeah, so I've been quite consistent over the past couple of weeks actually.
I feel like you have, yeah.
I have been going to the gym. I've just not been going to the gym here at home.
Yeah.
But every time I'm away, I've been going at every opportunity I can. But that seasonal affective disorder has really been hitting hard when it's cold outside. But today I went. Today I just got up and went.
Yeah.
I just thought I need to get my shit together now.
Yeah.
I need to be consistent, and I don't even talk about it. I've got one New Year's resolution, and I'll tell you what it is, but I'm not going to go into it because I'm just going to let you see it. But I'm to change almost absolutely everything about my lifestyle. Right? Didn't we just talk about this earlier? That's my New Year's resolution. Shit's got to change down to the core. We've been talking about habits that are 10 years old and counting. We're down to we've got to change some absolute fundamentals. It's not going to be easy, and we're not just doing it because it's New Year. We're doing it because we've got shit to do. If everything else that we want to happen needs to happen, some shit needs to change. So I'm not going to talk about what yet, but it will be clear, and you'll see it change, and you'll see the results. Starting from now.
Facts. I mean, I feel like it's probably unfair to boil that down to a New Year's resolution because it's not like you've not been doing that.
Yeah.
Perhaps you've not made
New Year's
the
resolutions
strides
bullshit. Yeah.
to it as much as you'd like to.
Yeah.
But you've still been putting effort towards it and striding towards it. So
Yeah.
I feel you're probably being a bit unfair to yourself.
Okay, just more change. I need to. There's just some.
Just a continuance maybe of just
everything.
Yeah.
Not little by little anymore. I've done the little by little. I feel like there's just a couple of
just accelerate it
and just to get to the final form.
Yeah.
Not even final form, but just the final form of the path towards, I do what I can to make sure I'm on the right path that I need to be on.
Yeah.
And I don't want any of my actions to be holding me back. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense, bro. Makes sense.
Even taking care of ourselves, like you were saying about how important mobility is, but and like food and sleep and recovery, but like the food thing, I think even eating certain so weird, but I saw this thing that told you which foods to eat for certain parts of your body, like walnuts for your brain and mushrooms for your ears and this for that, and I'm thinking half of this shit I don't even eat, bro. Figs are apparently good for your testicles. Did you guys know that?
No.
Do you eat figs?
Don't even know what that is.
It's a fruit.
The fuck is
Apparently
fig?
really good for like scrotum health. I didn't even know this until yesterday, and I'm a fucking 31-year-old man, bro.
Yeah.
I've got balls. I've always had them. But I've never eaten a food that I thought would be good for them. Just eat pineapple because I thought it makes your cum taste nice, apparently. That's about it.
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, just things like that. I need to start taking care of myself more, and then I feel like the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah.
Water the plant, feed the grass at home. What's the saying? Fuck knows. Just take care of yourself, man. Just look after myself.
Yeah.
That's it's not a New Year's resolution. I don't believe in them, but it's just what I need to, some changes I need to make. And if we want to put it to a New Year's thing, then we can, innit? But any just goals that you want to do for the new year, or stuff you want to tackle, or a mindset you want to have going into it? Let's not say New Year's resolutions. Just anything you want to, anything you want to do for New Year's.
Yeah.
Any New Year's resolutions?
So I think for me is, I guess you got to shape it around the core pillars, which is fitness, which is...
Which pillars? Our pillars?
Yeah.
Fitness, travel, and relationship.
Fitness, travel, and relationship.
Maybe remember those.
I was getting it. I was just loading. Don't worry.
Yeah.
From the fitness perspective, I've kind of toyed with certain goals in terms of half marathons or doing a high rocks or those kind of goals, but I don't know if I want to even make that a goal.
What, the half?
Yeah, or like doing a high rocks or whatever.
What's a high rocks?
The high rocks, when people, it's like a fitness course basically.
Okay.
It's like a fitness race. It's a fitness race.
Like a Tough Mudder?
Yeah, like you run, you do freaking burpee box jumps, you do rowing.
Tough Mudder or Iron Man or stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I've toyed with kind of having goals like that, but then at the same time, I'm also like, I just, from a fitness perspective, I just want to get my body feeling good in a way where I can just do whatever I want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do any sort of activity that I want to do.
You want to be a master of movement?
I want to be a master of movement. But I also really want to get the handstanding locked in.
Ah, yeah.
I really want to get a handstand locked in.
Yeah.
Work towards a handstand push-up. I really want to get that locked in.
By the end of 2025?
Yeah. Traveling wise, I've not really thought about that, to be honest. So there's always an opportunity to probably go on a trip with you.
What about the lads' holiday in June?
Yeah, that's a possibility as well. But, you know...
What about vacation?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely going to happen.
So fitness, you want to do a handstand. Travel, we'll get a couple of trips. What about relationships? Any plans for that?
I'm just going to behave myself, really.
Yeah, fair enough. No plans to get dumped.
No.
What about your friendships? Maintaining them? You're going to continue on that path?
Yeah. Just try and do more social activities, like good, fun social activities, positive social activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think obviously, like career-wise as well. Looking to switch roles, get a new job, bit more salary, like a bit more money, salary-wise, and yeah, just continue just educating myself and building experience through that.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's it. What about you?
Same, really. I didn't really think about it in them three aspects. Obviously, I made the comment about just wanting to change a few lifestyle things, but if I do it in your way, the fitness thing just improved my fitness. If I had to do a specific goal that I need to work towards to get there, the muscle up.
Okay.
I want to do a muscle up. And I'd like to do the handstand thing too, just for fun. But in terms of like a fitness goal, a muscle up, because I know what I'd need to do in order to get there.
Yeah.
Travel. Wow. This could be a deep one because don't know.
What?
Still thinking about maybe jumping across the pond.
What, moving to Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In an ideal world, I want to have 3 months in Australia, 3 months in the UK, 3 months in Thailand, or 3 months in Bali, and just not really need to live anywhere.
Yeah.
And just be like an international gypsy traveller that just goes around and sees his friends and family and works a little bit when he's in the UK and works a little bit here and there. That's what I'd really like to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can't do that travel goal, then I guess I'll just continue to do... be a flight attendant and travel that way. For now.
Yeah.
For now. But we'll see. And relationships. No.
What do you mean, no?
There's no goals for that.
No?
Nah. Just continue to kill it. No, just carry on, man. Like yeah. I enjoy what I have now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not saying that in like it comes across in like almost like a fuckboy way. But I just mean I enjoy having my own, doing whatever I want to do, having my own routine, seeing my friends, talking to whoever I want to talk to. But I have no need or craving for a relationship, a romantic relationship.
So funny because you say that I get all weird when you start talking about
about relationships
in regards to me, but I think it's similar with you as well. It's one of them ones, I think, for the purpose of this podcast, is one of them ones where the relationship topic romantically, we probably just speak on it when things are actually happening. Yeah. Like if certain things are happening in your life romantically, you probably just speak on that and speak on how you're approaching it or how you're dealing with it. It's certain.
But also, I don't know if I want to.
and if you maybe we need to scrap the relationship.
It's not,
maybe you should scrap it.
It's just because I don't mind talking about stuff like in relationships, like or. It makes me feel so awkward because I don't want to hot myself up, bruv. I don't want to talk about stuff actively going on, and I think you're the one that can talk about relationships more because you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
So you have the more relatable, wholesome stories and things where you could give a bit of wisdom and insight. Mine, I don't want to talk too much because I can't talk other people's business, number one.
Yeah.
I don't want to hot up situations even if I leave out names. And I don't want to hot myself up because I'll get nothing if I do that. My GDPR needs to be tight. You get me? I can't be out here saying I've done this and done that. And
Yeah.
no, not for me.
No, I hear you. Yeah, you got.
Keep the cards close to the chest.
Yeah, you got.
But
Articulated.
if I say like, oh, funny thing happened with someone and this, I'll tell a funny story.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go into I'm talking to this person or that and this and that, or they're mad at me for this because I don't reply to text. It's not very nice.
And I think even from my perspective, even like the reason why you think I get all weird and awkward about talking about relationships as well is because I guess it's when you can't just speak about your private relationship like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything that goes on. So when you ask me, I keep it short and sweet. Like,
which
and
is
I'm trying
fine.
not to,
That's kind of a running joke I feel like we have now.
I know it is, but
when you do that, I play on it. But we never, I understand it.
You know? But I feel maybe if there is certain things that, you know, over time, certain things happen and I feel like we probably need to express or speak on it.
If you ever feel like there's anything you want to speak on about your relationship on here, feel free. Yeah. I'm here for you. Even if it's not on the pod and you need to speak to me about anything, I'm here. You don't need to be shy talking about relationships.
I'm not shy in talking about relationships, but
off camera, you're not.
I just don't feel like anything is
needs to be publicized.
Yeah, or even needs to be brought up or said like that. Fair you know enough. What I'm saying? It's just
fair.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
Cool.
Anyway, but relationship. Lovely.
So yeah,
are we done?
I think so.
I think we're done. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, what? Right, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. This is going to be our last episode that you see without any content in it, I think. Unless you've already seen some episodes with content in them, because we don't know what order we're going to release in anyway. And the last one in 2024. So Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, suck out. No, I always do that. Why do I always do that?
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and bye.
You got to put more into it than that. Say something.
I mean, why do we don't have to?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Bye.